Hey, awesome people. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. Today we're going to talk about 5 books that give our youngest readers a glimpse into the lives of Black and Brown people all across America. I'm Beasia, and I want to welcome you to The Activist Teacher. On this channel, I make videos about local activism, and I talk about how allies can get involved so that we can all grow and learn together. All of the links for the books I'm going to talk about today are down in the description below, and all of them are excellent reads for kids under 5. So let's get started. These Hands by Hope Lynne Price was actually passed down from an older cousin to my girls, and they loved it from the moment they got it. I think the most amazing thing about this book is the way her smile peeks through her hands on the cover. The illustrator, Brian Collier, does a fantastic job of giving us this gentle shyness that we don't often associate with Black women or Black girls. If you look at how Black women are often portrayed in movies and in TV shows, they are all very dominant, they are all very powerful, and they are all very strong.
The only way to end this all is to open the lid on the secret underground world and fill it with light.
You are not fit to be a king.
Incompetent a killer you
I
are.
was nowhere near the house that
so
night.
the cell phone towers and the street cameras can prove that, or the GPS in your car.
And yes, Black women, we have held the weight of the world on our shoulders for generations. I think it's important to note that those shoulders are capable of gentleness as much as they are of strength. And both the author and the illustrator do a fantastic job of marrying that shyness and that spirit of strength in this book. And I think when young readers come across it, they really will get the wholeness of Black women that we sometimes don't get. Superhero by Marc Tauss really shows the ingenuity and the quick thinking that often isn't associated with young Black and brown boys on TV and in other books. I think your young reader is going to love how Malik does scientific experiments and how he travels back in time and how he does all of the things that a superhero does. All kids, especially young kids, they want to feel powerful. They want to know that they can help do things. I really love the author's choice to make it a book that's in black and white. It changes the feel of it. It's not something that most readers are going to be used to, and that's a good thing. It's going to make readers focus on details that they just wouldn't normally have picked up. And just as a side note, I looked through rows and rows of books at our local bookstore for this, and I'm so glad I found Malik and his robot friend that he made, Marvin, because, well, you'll have to read and find out. All I'm going to say is that we've got to make sure we get the parks back. I Like Myself. I mean, I really do, but I Like Myself, the book by Karen Beaumont, is such a cool book that I don't think there are words powerful enough to describe really the amount of self-esteem that kids get from reading this book. The underlying message of self-love in the face of any doubt is one that all kids can benefit from, because let's face it, there are some really not so nice people in the world.
You're really pretty.
Thank you.
So you agree?
What?
You think you're really pretty? Oh, I don't know.
This adorably strong-willed girl uses her power for good, and I think all readers are going to be able to connect with her. Just seeing this total goofball reminds me of how important it is to let kids just be kids. And I think Karen gets it, and she describes that perfectly in this book. So in The Ringbearer by Floyd Cooper, Jackson, the main character, he is full of worry. His mom's getting married, and he's worried about having a new sister. He's worried about having a new stepfather. But mostly he's worried about his job as the ring bearer. He's so concerned that he's going to fall while he's walking down the aisle. So one of the things I love about this book is that it has one of the most valuable images I think we can give to young white readers. And that is the image of a Black man playing around, being silly, and goofing off with his son. The moment I saw it, I knew that that was a book that I was definitely going to put in this video. It also has 3 generations of Black men. 3. Grandparent, parent, young boy, all having fun and doing things that families do at a time where you are supposed to be happy. Young people want responsibility. They want to prove that they can do stuff. And I think that Jackson's job is something that a lot of young readers are going to be able to relate to. So Mama Do You Love Me by Barbara M. Juice takes young readers on this wonderful journey through difference and culture. The illustrator, Barbara Lavelli, and I really hope I'm saying that name right, Barbara Lavelli, does a great job of recreating this Indigenous art, and children are naturally drawn to it. They ask questions like, why are there fish in there? Why is it in a circle? You know, these are things that kind of pique the natural curiosity in really young children. So Mama Do You Love Me, the story, weaves in this beautiful connection between nature and the promise of unconditional love. You know, the girl in this story, she goes to some really strange lengths to ask her mom if you will love me no matter what. But it's something all children crave, especially young children. You know, they are learning and they're constantly making mistakes. And so they want to know that no matter what, I'm going to be loved. And this little girl, you know, she asked the silliest questions like, what if I put salmon in your parka? Or what if I put water in our lamp? Would you still love me? What if I ran away with the wolves and sang all night? Would you still love me? I really love the mom's response. You know, it's honest and it's true. I still love you is her answer. And that's what young people want to hear. They want to know that if I make a mistake, if it's a big mistake, if it's a little mistake, will you still love me? And I think the illustrator does a wonderful job of showing love in this and of showing some other emotions. Like sometimes when the mom is looking down at the daughter because the daughter is just doing the craziest things, you know, you get that mommy feel. Kids, I think kids pick up on the fact that mama looks a little concerned. But in the end, she says, you know, I will always love you. Normalizing skin tone through literature is a fantastic way to show young people that, yes, we are all different, but also, yes, we have some of the same experiences. We have some of the same wants and we have some of the same curiosities. I want to encourage you to grab one of these books, grab all of these books. And if you've already got a diverse library for your young reader, I would love to know in the comments what books that you've chosen for them. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and make sure that you hit the subscribe button so that I know I need to make more videos just like this one. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.